Midrange Shaman is still one of the best decks, if not the best deck to be hitting Easy Legend right now, and in this video we had a very detailed coaching session with a dude, and I did my best to explain all sorts of different next level concepts you really should be thinking when you're actually piloting any Hearthstone deck. So I hope you find this detailed coaching gameplay helpful, and if you do, a like and subscribe would be great, but I'll still go over the deck and talk about some general ideas you could be going for, so you guys have a better idea of how to be playing Midrange Shaman for Easy Legend. But now, let's check out the guide.
You are not prepared!
Here's the list we used, and right now this is one of the best performers for the class. There's obviously so many different iterations of Midrange Shaman and all of them are absolutely broken, but if you're thinking about replacing a few cards, the 2 hexes would be the way to go. Everything else usually is pretty core at this point, but if you really want to be including something extra like let's say a Nomelia or a second Static Shock, Hex is the card you should be looking for. And what are you trying to do with this deck? Well, a lot of the times you just have insane early game boards with things like Bumbling Bellhops, Murloc Growthins, or even just downright Hagata into Frosty Decors or Furious Fells. That will also be a lot of extra stuff on the board. You can also do some OTK action with this deck with the help of Alec here, because you get to buff it with things like Wish Upon a Star. You could also buff him with the Bird Watching or with the Flight of the Firehawk since he is elemental. And you also have decent amounts of sustain with things like Ziliax, the Frosty Decor armor, that kind of stuff. Elise is obviously also in here. With her you usually will be going for the 5 mana 2/1 rushers. You can go for extra attack, for discover a spell, for armor, for extra copy. Those would be the best picks. And we obviously also have Muradin, with which you could be clapping a lot of damage with the help of the King's Hammer, which you could also enhance with the Avatar form, which literally becomes so much extra damage that way. Really no point into me going too much into detail here. You can definitely check out my older detailed Shaman guides. But one thing to note is Hex is pretty important in this deck because you could be countering things like Ravenous Demon Hunters, and those definitely are pretty popular right now and actually one of your hardest matchups. So if you manage to actually hex their Blobs of Tor, their Ravenous Fell Hunters, they're gonna have a very bad time. As for the matchups, this particular deck doesn't have too much stats included, but we can go over and check the one with 1 extra Wish Upon a Star, or this one. Yeah, this one is definitely pretty popular. It doesn't have the 2 hexes, it has Nomelia and an extra Wish Upon a Star, so that's also something to consider. And here's what the matchups look like here. Some of the Death Knights are gonna be a little bit too quick for you with Corpse and Frost. Ravenous Cliff, like I said, not a great matchup for you, but nothing too critical. Aura Pally is actually pretty decent against you, it seems. Quest Mage could be a problem if you manage to find one, and Asha Main Row kinda on the 50-50 side. Egg Warlock also not very great for you. Even though if you do have Hex in your deck, they're gonna have a very sad time against you. When it comes down to the mulligan, here's what we have, going first and second for that matter. These are gonna be insane for you, just try to curve out nice and good. Don't get baited into holding on to things like Pop-Up Book or Static Shock when going first. Depending on the matchup, Hex can be amazing. Bumbling Bellhop, also not something you're gonna always try to keep, but in certain cases it might make sense. On the coin, again, you could have some similar stuff, but you definitely need to be creative. Sometimes you are actually gonna hold on to Bumbling Bellhop and an actual big spell for him to get activated. You might even consider it when you just have straight up Bird Watching or Flight of the Firehawk, just for the sake of actually making sure you're gonna actually get the double up the Bellhop, but in some cases you just throw everything away and hope for the best. All around, that's it for this deck. Don't forget you can check me out live on stream each Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. But now let's check out some of our games on our road back to Diamond 5 for this dude. He actually did have Legend before, but he is a returning player, so the meta is something around Platinum-ish. But in the end, we did actually hit some easy Diamond 5 with literally just 2 losses in 3 hours. It wasn't just with Midrange Shaman, chill in the comments, but yeah, we definitely had to go through this deck because as a returning player, you definitely need to know how to play at least against this deck. So I hope you enjoy.
I'm not 100% certain if I remember because I've been grinding out a little bit. I'm at Platinum 4 now.
Yeah, but the question is how much was your star bonus at the beginning? That's going to be a good giveaway what the MMR is right now.
Man, I really don't remember well enough to be sure.
Okay, are you getting 2 wins per win right now, or 2 stars, 3 stars per win, or
2 stars per win?
Okay, so it's not a completely lost MMR. Good. Okay, well, all of this hand looks amazing, right? Might as well keep the whole lot. We're against the Demon Hunter. Our body is prepared with a couple of hexes in the deck, so let's see how that go.
Yeah, looks good to me.
If you manage to hex this guy's Blob of Tor, game's halfway won. He might end up being a Broxigard Demon Hunter or something else. What do you feel like doing on turn 1?
I'd probably play this.
Might as well, yeah, there's no reason for us to pop up book. How's it going, XC? Welcome, welcome. Alrighty then. Next turn, way things are going, bird watching ought to be the play, unless you top deck location, in which case we might consider a faster Hagatha into a faster Frosty Decor or something. Would be a nice way to draw things out. You always got to be thinking about a few turns ahead, like if you do this on this turn, was that going to allow you to do the turn after? That kind of stuff really does open your eyes to a lot of possibilities you might not normally see. So it's really
I've had some fun games
helpful to be
recently.
taking your hand, like looking at your hand and putting it into perspective. If you do this turn, what does that allow you to do that turn? What does it cost you to do next turn? That kind of stuff. Yeah, let's bird watch. Couple of good outs over there. What do you like out of these?
I usually would pick Turbulus.
I'm not against it. There's nothing worth rushing anytime soon, so might as well just do that. If you had a big spell in hand, all day, any day, Bumbling Bellhop, but that ain't the case, so let's do this then.
For sure.
Damn, Gore4, that's kind of insane, bruh. Like, what kind of yee-ass meta are you playing against for TikTok Hunter to be working for you? Like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah, I guess he just like fell asleep. He just decided not to play anything.
Yeah, I don't even know, dude. No, I'm talking with chat. Gore4 said he went 12-1 with frickin' TikTok Hunter. What the fuck, man?
Not me, man.
Yeah. Alrighty, let's play the next card on curve. Nothing really to discuss here.
Yep.
Whip it out. If this guy is running this Time Lost Glaive, this means he's probably not Ravenous Demon Hunter, but more likely no minion Demon Hunter, so we could be getting some decent chimp damage out of this, but if you get yourself the Frosty Decors on time, it should be pretty good. Hey, thank you very much for subscribe, Gore4. RKD, I mean. Sounds good, man. Living the dream.
Hagatha, I assume.
Yeah, Hagatha all day, any day. Thank you very much, RK. Much appreciated, bud. Next turn, we're finally gonna have some decisions to make.
Yeah.
And you have some pretty big opportunities here, like 6-mana Shudder into 7-mana Fairy Tale could be interesting. Not sure against this guy if that's gonna be worth though.
Yeah, I guess in most situations, I love to do Shudder into the Fairy Tale.
Yeah, but it's really
so
not
strong.
something you do in most situations. In some cases, you might go for like some other much better opportunities. In this particular case, that might be the best thing to do though. Okay.
Oh, okay, that's good to know. I might overplay that.
Now we have some decisions. What do you think you want to do
I
here?
gravitate towards playing this and clearing, but
if you do that, we leave the board empty. If we go with the Fairy Tale, you're gonna get yourself a lot of breathing room, and if we're really planning on playing Shutter Block, breathing room is what you want. So I'd rather go with the Fairy Tale. It's nice and clunky on the board for him. Let's give him a couple of Frosties. How's it going, Twigs?
sounds
The
good.
Frosties are also a great way to negate this guy's potential lethal outs. Gaining armor against these guys, they have somewhat of a limited damage output. Unless they get lucky with the Discovers, which they often do, but still. This is going to make it a little bit harder for them, that's for sure. Next turn, we're not still sure if it's going to be the Shutter play. It might be a little bit too greedy for this type of matchup. Would be a nice feel-good way to do that into turn 7, but honestly, that would be a turn 6 do nothing into a turn 7 kind of do nothing, you know? So against this guy, that might be a big no-no. You don't want to lock yourself into a play like that. Don't fall in love with a type of play, especially if it can end up killing you in the end. And this guy keeps on massaging the face area, it seems. Oh, he's trading. Okay, that helps.
Yeah, I'm not complaining.
The
Okay.
fuck?
Yeah, right?
Nice order, bud.
Yeah, thanks.
What a dumbass. Okay.
I kind of feel tempted to play Shudder here.
I'm not against it. I think we're comfortable enough. Doesn't mean that necessarily we're gonna do Fairy Tale afterwards, but playing Shudder this turn feels good enough. Would have been awesome if we can include the Parrot Sanctuary here, but sadly that ain't the case. Yeah, Shudder away.
Sounds good.
Next turn we might consider something with the Parrot Sanctuary though. That would allow you to drop a faster Ziliax if you had one. Nothing the top deck can't fix.
Yeah, no, Ziliax is so strong. It saved my life in
Mm.
like
Always
so many
has
games.
been. This guy is playing one of the decks ever. That was a discover, though. This music a little bit high in it, guys.
Yeah, huh.
Okay, let's think about it.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of options here. I know that it I guess I do gravitate towards playing this turn, but I'm not sure if that's optimal.
I don't think we're anywhere near dying, so I'm not against it by all means.
I mean, I'm
It
looking at the
would be
rest
a
of my
much safer
cards.
play to go for some Flight of the Firehawk as well. The problem with that play is you don't even have a big spell in hand, so that bumbling top deck potentially ain't good. But if it gives you a Ziliax, we never lose this game, basically. I don't know,
What
I
do you
don't
think's
know.
better?
Hard to say. I don't think we ever lose if you go with Flight of the Firehawk. Let's go with that.
Okay. Safer, better.
That's not great. Played a 2-mana Parrot Sanctuary. Do not use it. Use the 1-mana Murloc Growfen right now. I know it's gonna triple up. Rush down the free and I'd say that's about it. This is a nice little safe bet we made. Getting the Murloc Growfen like this definitely ain't too bad. We removed some damage for him. We had a shot at Ziliax, and we also have location on for a potential Zilia off the top now. Because
also, I
if we
feel
go
like if he
full
doesn't remove
health,
here, oh sorry,
yeah, that's another thing. But he should be able to remove. They do have a decent chunk of removal in that deck. They can discover some, all that nonsense.
Yeah.
But it is definitely a play that requires him to answer instead of just keep on piling damage against us. Because right now you see we don't have a way to heal back. He doesn't know that, but we're still giving him reasons not to be going face at least till we can buy ourselves some time to find the thing. Even though we did waste a Shutter Block triple up there, we don't need to be too greedy with it, you know? Like, you just need to be greedy enough with it. Okay, that basically guarantees you a Ziliax this time for real, but I think we're in the driver's seat, man. I think at this point this guy cannot handle a full board of 8/8s, basically. So what you could do is just play Shutter Block first, without using location. Doesn't matter. I mean, you can, but I'd rather use it the second time just so we don't mess it up. So yeah, use the location and play the left bigger, better. Rush Growfen.
Where do you like?
On the left side would be better, so it separates the other idiots from him.
Sounds good.
Use the 9/9 to rush. The 4/2 can go face. And there's no reason for us to do anything else here, I do believe. That's about it.
Yes, it's a pretty scary board.
So instead of trying to heal up, we basically just throw the ball in his court. There's no way he handles all of this. It's a no-minion Demon Hunter, so there's no such thing as Bob or anything like that. So instead of just trying to stabilize, why are we stabilizing? We're basically full health, and this guy does not have OTK potential whatsoever, so might as well just
I don't know if he can
close out the game. It should not be survivable for him. Like, you just kill off your 1/1 and you played a 7-mana Fairy Tale, and that's gonna buff everybody else, but it's not even needed.
Yeah,
okay.
Just end the game here. Yeah.
Might as well.
You know what? I'm gonna do it in the fun way too. Why not?
I think it would be even more fun if it was Fairy Tale, but sure.
Oh yeah, fair.
Anyway, you could do this a little bit more efficiently. It's your time, after all. No need to be doing it in the slowest way possible. Alrighty then. They are people
I
too,
lost
okay?
a lot of games trying out new decks, and I think I tanked my MMR doing that.
It do be like that. Okay, what are you thinking about these things against the fellow Shaman?
Well, I mean, we gotta keep Elise. I kind of like keeping at least one of the, like, either Frosty or the Furious, just in case of, like, fumbling. I like having the Murloc. I might get rid of one of these, Frosty, Decor, or Furious, but I'm not sure which. Probably Frosty.
We are against the Shaman. I'm not fully against holding on to a big spell, especially for this list that only runs 5 big spells, so odds of you getting one are not that high. Given that we have Elise, we're most probably going for a 5-mana location, so the Frosty Decor would be a little bit clunky. So, I don't know. Against Shaman... I think I'd still remove Furious Foul instead, just for the flexibility. Who knows how it's gonna go. So remove the 6, keep everything else, sure.
Okay.
A little bit greedy. It's a bit greedy, but I think we're okay with it. Problem is you have a turn 4 that gives you a 5-drop, and you already have a 5-drop, so coining Elise is really not going to advance as much. So it all comes down to you getting something reasonably playable beforehand, so we don't fall behind too much, because playing Elise drops you behind, but playing the 5-mana good location gives you so much extra. Sounds interesting, XC. Sometimes MMR gets picked up, I guess, or something. And there's that big spell we were hoping for. Not. Anyway, Murloc away. So how long have you been playing Hearthstone?
I started playing probably 5 years ago, and I've probably taken a break for the last 3 years or so.
Okay. Okay, what do we do here?
I kind of want to just like pop a totem and hit him in the face.
Nothing else to do, yeah. Just do that. Boop that snoot.
Oh great, now my pop-up book does 3 damage. Oh boy.
If he does play a big bumbling book. Oh, what the hell is this? Is this, I don't even remember what we used to call this non-existing archetype. It's not elemental, it was nature shaman, right? Well, which one are you gonna poop on?
Probably this one.
Yeah, the left one, because that one he could buff if he gets his Turbulus. And you can hero power again, technically speaking. Order did not matter here, but if we want a 25% chance at more damage, you could have hero powered first, might as well still do it.
Oh, okay. Oh man, I guess I never thought of that.
You always should.
Oh, see.
Hey, look at that, you would have. But doesn't matter. I was gonna tell you to hero power first if the damage did matter, but it didn't, so it didn't. That's all.
But still, like, you know, good to note, you know.
Always note the order of sequencing you're doing in a Hearthstone game. This is one of the most basic. I literally thought I didn't need to explain that the hero power first would be a good play if that's what we're doing. But always consider the order of operations you would be doing in a normal Hearthstone turn. Like, what you should be doing when you're processing your turn is you want to look at your whole hand, look at the board, assess the situation, and decide what are you going to be doing this turn. If you decide something like, I'm gonna play Elise, I'm gonna go for 1 mana location, and maybe then coin out and use it, there's not much to actually explain in this case, but let's say if you had some sort of card draw, and you have some other card you probably will be playing, well, if you're gonna do the card draw, might as well do it first and see what you top deck. You might top deck yourself into a bigger, better play. Anyway, play the 4 mana, at least we're going for a 5-drop.
I remember this place well.
5 mana?
5, yes.
I assume left.
The rushers are still probably more important than the copy. Yeah.
And saplings.
They both sound good. Yeah, sure, go with the plus attack, I'd say. Go with the plus attack, because the other one takes up too much spot. That's about it. The other one would literally be 5 spots on the board taken, so if you have more than 2 minions, you don't even have room for all the rushers, but yeah, you get it. Okay, funnily enough, us choosing that minion was actually not a good idea in this particular case. Way the game went. because this guy does have Rush, but still, we were playing around a potential turn-free Turbulence out of him, which is a little bit more common than this. Anyway, whip out that location and do what he did to us. Your face is gonna have to attack into Elise if we want a full clear, and I do believe we do. Doesn't matter where your face attacks, as long as it's in the minion, that is. Well, it did. It had to be a free attack minion, because no reason for us to take 5. That's all. Okay. If you pay attention to your hand right now, you might see a pretty valuable play we could be doing in a couple of turns from now. You can basically use location and cast Wish Upon a Star, and that's gonna give you a ton of 6/4s on the board with Rush, which is kind of insane. So we gotta do something in order for us to actually have a decent board for that to happen in a couple of turns. This one's interesting. We know his location is going to be ready for next turn, so he's going to get a 5/5 copy, discover some random bullshit spell. So we have a few options here to consider.
Yeah, I mean, my head goes to playing the Bumbling and like bird watching or something.
If that's what you would be doing, I would start with the bird watching so you see what happens first, but I'm not sure if that's the way to go. The Frosty Decor is going to be nice and sticky on the boards. Furious Fell is interesting. I would check Murloc. I would check the 2-mana bird watching first.
Sounds good.
I'd go with Murloc Growthen here. Play the Murloc Growthen on the left side, Bumbling Bellhop on the right. And rush down the 3/3. Yeah, rush one down, that's about it. Okay, so now we have a nice little wide board you could buff nicely next turn with Wish Upon a Star. We basically wanted to go decently wide. There were 2 good outs for that bird watching. One was the Murloc, the other one was the Bumbling Bellhop. Sadly, he is going to handle this crap. He's even going to get an extra copy of it. But still, with the play we're about to do next turn, we should be able to stabilize decently well. It ain't the best, but let's see, maybe he ignores... I mean, he doesn't have to ignore anything, he gets to rush everything down. So this is gonna give him 2 weapons? That's kind of insane.
Oh, I guess I never even thought about that.
He's actually gonna overdraw way things are going, and we're okay with that. Okay, perfect. Now that I think about it, we could have done even something better. What we could have done last turn was to actually hold back with that 1-mana idiot. We could have kept that 1 mana and just played something like Frosty Decor, because right now you could have actually coined out the 1-mana Murlocs to get an extra buffed up minion to rush with, but it is what it is. Use location 5 mana. I mean the location from the boards. And play the 7 mana Wish Upon a Star. And just rush everything down. Actually, wait. I think we can save one of these. Should we save one of these? 6 damage like that. Nah, fuck it. Rushers rush, your face goes face. He's still gonna burn a top deck. I still don't know exactly what type of deck this guy's running, but it does seem to be just a mirror with a few weird inclusions like that Thunder bullshit. Okay, next turn off the top, you could be going for Ziliax if you feel like it. Doesn't seem like that's gonna be an amazing play. The Frosty Decors, on the other hand, definitely sound very tempting the way things are going. You really need some extra armor action going. Thank fuck we didn't take extra damage. There's that Ziliax I was talking about. But is that really the play?
No.
If this man possesses the 3 damage AoE, that'd be a ton of damage. I'm pretty sure we're alive from that ton of damage. But if we go Frosty Core, what else are we gonna do? That's the thing, not much.
Yeah, kind of burns through extra mana.
Fuck it, coin
know,
out the
we can-
Ziliax and fuck him. That's good enough.
Yeah, sounds good.
Instead of
left
trying to... Far left is the first best position you could be putting a taunt on. Because if you generate a minion, be it with a hero power, be it with Furious Fel, they're gonna go on the right side, and this way you get to isolate your taunt. Use one, doesn't matter. Okay. Be a damn shame if he has his Ziliax up here, because that is gonna deny us a lot of healing. Top decked. It's not that big a deal. Hey, look at that, he has that.
Weird.
That is a very weird thing to be doing right now, though. Thank fuck these are
right?
big. Please don't tell me you have free damage AoE somehow. You're gonna take it with the mouth, right? Do it. Do it. Good boy.
I think so.
Dumbass didn't
At
even
this-
discover a spell before he committed to this bullshit play. So this is what I'm talking about. This guy right now did a very, very solid platinum play. Like, this man literally cost himself so much extra potential. Look at that, he got lucky and he discovered a hex. Like, he literally, if he did that hex before he did that 5 damage AoE, his face was able to connect face here. So see how important it is, order of operations like that.
Yeah.
This guy's totally screwed the pooch over there. Okay. What are we doing over there? We're not losing, that's for sure.
Hmm. Do I want to play this and then pop location?
He is a big man. Popping location doesn't make much sense right now. The board is empty, you're just gonna have a full board of 2/1s do nothing. So I'd rather use them when we actually have something else to do. I think I'd play the 2-mana location and use that one, and then play the Murloc Growth in. The left one. And rush down to 5/5. I don't think we need to do anything else here. The opponent looks like a paid actor right now, showing us how not to be playing, guys. It's very fun paying attention to the opponent's misplays.
Yeah.
He ain't emoting now. How peculiar. I wonder why. What might the reason be, fam? Big play.
Oh. Okay.
Big play, the famous lose with extra steps angle. Well, you can... He's literally that on board. You can literally just use location and fuck him off. In this case, you're gonna also have to use Furious Fel, but...
Oh well. I don't have to
Not
do
really.
shit, apparently.
Nope, we rarely do. Opponent did enough for us. Against the Palele. Are you seeing any aggro pallies on these ranks? It's all aura now, right?
I haven't actually seen too many, surprisingly.
We are going first. This is something you need to acknowledge when you're thinking what kind of cards you're keeping, and for you to be keeping a Static Shock, it would be much more logical for you to be going second in that case. So since we are expecting this guy to be Aura Pally, I'd say you just hold on to Hagata, toss everything else so you actually develop your own game plan. When you are going first, you're supposed to be thinking in the mind of an aggressor for the most part. When you are going second, you're the one who needs to be answering what the aggressor is doing against you. Even with the coin, you still gotta be very careful, because playing from the second spot, a coin and an extra card, does not usually help you enough for that to be worth. So yeah, already we know this guy is indeed an Aura Pally. He could be a bubble Aura Pally, he could be a not very concentrated Aura Pally, but an Aura Pally he is. Birdwatch away. We already have a big spell, so Bumblings would be great, and Bumblings we got. We already have a turn for Hagata, so Bumbling Bellhop sounds good to me. Especially against this guy, they don't usually do anything to Da Vinci in the first couple of turns, and even if he does, this Hex is gonna fuck him up nicely. Okay, he's curving off nicely himself, but not nice as us. It's gonna be a while till he answers these Bumbles, so Bumble away. Robocie, Filip. Hejde, leka noc. Leka noc, prowadź się. Hejde. Dobry, ciao.
Remember this place well.
Okay, Elise is operational. This guy is also curving off quite well. Be a damn shame if he gets the 5 mana rushers plus 2 attack. But it is what it is. If you top deck Elise, it would be a consideration which one we play, but if it's not Elise, it's always going to be Hagatha for you.
Yep.
Okay, and yeah, Hagatha always is indeed. You would have been better off putting her in the middle. When you're positioning your idiots, you want to be thinking from the point of view of how can your opponent cleave your minions. And right now, with a taunt minion being in the middle, the opponent can cleave everything in the middle. Right now, this guy can't, but if he has one more mana, he would have been able to coin out a no melee if he had one. Either way, I'd rather go face here. Like, technically, there is merit making both the trades here, but I'd rather just go face for a tenner. Because if this guy went with the copy plus rushers, if he doesn't have a minion on the board already, he can't even use the rushers. Like, he can't, literally, physically, he cannot click the location. So yeah, positioning-wise, you would have been better off Hagatha in the middle. When you're positioning taunts, far left for the first taunt, far right for the second taunt. After that, it becomes messy. There's no general rule after that, is what I'm trying to say, but for the most part, taunt left, taunt right, anything else in the middle, sounds good. Yeah, 4-1 rushers would be a damn shame. Doesn't have them. Okay.
The light dims.
Still kind of fucky, but not the worst. Okay. Okay. This is mildly annoying, not gonna lie. Right now, we could be extremely annoying for this man if we actually go with the 3 mana avatar, even though that sounds awfully wrong. Currently, this guy has shit on the boards, and he's capable of gaining a lot of extra stuff. Problem would be if this man has his Tigress plushies right now. That would negate all of the hard work we've been doing. And saying that, I think I'd rather go with the Flight of the Firehawk if that gives you Murloc growth in, or heck, even 2, that'd be amazing. There's one, so let's just use one of those, and the 4 free plus the Rusher can take care of the taunt, the 5-1 can go mouth. In the middle.
And then
5-1 goes face, the other ones take care of the taunt. Okay. So this was the best of both worlds. We managed to save our big payoff avatar form for when we actually have the weapon equipped, and we know we're gonna have the weapon equipped soon if we wanted to. And we also managed to chip a decent chunk of damage, establish a decent boards, that kind of stuff. Kind of weird this guy's not playing his Elise location. It might have been a complete pile of garbage for him for all we know. Sometimes Elise gives the most absurd bullshit, like 5 damage AoE, Death Rattle, plus 2 attack without any rushers, discover a spell, or just gain armor even. It wouldn't be very impactful for him right now. Yeah, you know it, Sonya. We're going a little bit tryhardy at the beginning. After that, we could swap out to something a little bit less sweaty. But for now, we're sweat lords. He could have 3 damage AoE if he's running that type of Aura Pally. So far, we don't have info. That's pretty fucky for him. He's not even gonna be able to buff if he does this, and he does this. Thanks, man. Appreciate ya. Well, he did. Are you seeing the lethal?
yeah, let me do some. Let's see, where do I get 5 more? Yeah, okay, I see it.
You actually had 2 ways of getting even 6 more.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. I just saw this one first.
The other one's Avatar plus the top deck pop-up book, but just use the weapon.
Okay.
You are using deck tracker, right?
Yes.
Are you using the damage counter? Should be right
Yes.
next to your totem. You should be seeing 6 right now.
Yes.
Okay. 3 lethals?
I actually have it on the other side instead of on my totem. It's like next to
No,
the
yeah, the third lethal is Turbulus plus Avatar form, I guess. Good stuff. Yeah, let's do a couple of more with this and then switch to something a little bit more exciting before chat leaves.
Yeah, no, I'm happy to play literally anything. This is just like
Okay,
what
okay.
I've happened to been playing recently.
Don't put this decision on me. This is literally the only deck you written in your proposal and other top decks, I guess. Okay,
Yeah.
right now, this is a pretty valid hand you have already.
I could give you a deck that's a lot worse that I have a lot of fun with.
uh, we have fun by winning here, sir.
Fair. True.
Okay, right now you could hold on to the whole thing. If this bird watching doesn't give you a second bellhop, that'd be kind of sad, but all around I'm okay holding on to the whole thing.
Yep.
Okay, there you go. Well, what do you need me here for? Play the 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, right.
Well, let's see how that go. Let's see
This
what
deck
good old
like kind
Jamal
of does play
does.
itself early game sometimes.
Yeah, well, a lot of decks do. It doesn't have to be complicated.
But I've been playing. What's the name of it? Let me find it. I really like the Murloc Quest Paladin. I know that you have some opinions
It used to
on
be good, now it's not even good, to be fair. It used to be
It's
real
so
good, but
fun,
after
though.
nerf, it's kind of whatever now. Let's see what that
So
bird
fun.
watching does.
Ooh.
Okay, there's that bumbler. Is that what we do? Yeah, we are... Technically speaking, we also could consider the shutter block way this hand is curving. Like, but fuck that, it's too greedy. Bumbling is fine.
Okay.
Okay, and might as well kill one of these, I'd say. Alrighty then. Next turn, which bumbling bellhop are you gonna play?
The leftmost one.
Why?
I have no reason to be honest with you.
Think a little. What might be the reason to not play the left one? How did you obtain the right one?
Through birdwatching.
If the opponent was paying attention, he saw you obtain it from birdwatching, so he knows you have a buffed minion. If you played a left bumbling bellhop and he sees it buff, he's instantly supposed to know
He
you
knows
have
that
another
second
one
one.
coming. So right now, if you play the
Oh,
right
yeah.
one, you're not gonna leak information for him. So let's play the right one.
Sounds good. Yeah,
Not
I guess
just the
I
cat trap,
didn't
guys.
think about that at all. That's a good note.
Okay, and this guy turns out to be aggro. So, pretty good that we actually killed one off. 5 hit right there. Even if we're playing a basic bitch deck, we can still be learning some pretty advanced shit. That's what we're trying to do. Okay, look at him go. Doesn't attack. Joke's on you, we're into that shit. Okay, what do you think we do?
I mean, I'm pretty tempted to play Dagatha here.
Kagata is gonna be the value-oriented play that actually spends your mana, whereas Bumbling Bellhop is gonna be fuck-your-face kind of play and just close this game sooner than this guy is hoping us to. I think we just pile on. This guy does not have any removal, so let's just whip that out, and with the Static Shock you can poke out that Divine Shield. The minions can take care of the taunt, as well as the 2-5 with the other minion, and your face can go face because there's nothing to kill with 1 damage. There we go. Good stuff. So yeah, right now we're very well established on the board. This guy's behind, he's low on cards, he's low on anything. We're just winning with sheer tempo against him. Okay, he managed to control.
Oh man, he has nothing. Yeah. Yikes.
Okay, even though it does seem he does have nothing, what he did right there is he did it because he has himself a Crusader aura lined up for next turn, so we're still getting aggressed here, even though we are first. He is the aggressor because his deck is aggro, ours is mid-range, it's in the name. Here, it would be much more beneficial for you to just Hagata, I'd say. So we give ourselves a bigger, better play for next turn. Like, Furious Foul next turn would be okay, but a Furious Foul with a 6/6 body next to it is even better. So play Hagata on the right, and the 5/4 can take care of the Murloc.
Oh, I shouldn't go to face with him.
No reason to go face. Like, you're not winning this game through just going face. We could have if this guy did not handle last turn's boards so easily. But in this case, we just win by not losing. This guy's never going to establish a board against you if you play defensively, and if he loses the board, he loses the game. And even if he does somehow control the board again, you have Avatar form to actually fuck it up.
When I shoot ya, it's gonna hurt.
He'll fucking do it again. Okay. You never lose if you just Fairy Tail 6 mana into the 3/3.
Into the 3/3?
Yeah, just use it for a free trade, kill off the 1/4 with your 4/3, and that's about it.
Sounds good.
These guys do not run any form of AoE, so if you control the board, you win the game. Best he can do right now is have himself a Crusader aura, so he can do a couple of trades with the chicken, and that's 4 out of his 2 mana gone. I guess he might also just use the other buff spell. Seems like that's what he's doing. Unfortunately, due to personal reasons, this guy is fucked. Okay, what do you want to do here?
Let me think about this real quick. We have lethal, right?
There's a taunt minion in the way.
Oh shit, yeah, I'm blind. Okay. Yeah, that would kind of hinder that, wouldn't it? Hmm.
At this point, there's several lines, honestly. Just go with 7 mana, Wish Upon a Star, doesn't have to be complicated.
Fair.
The 6/6 kills the Divine Shields. So yeah, the big guy could have taken out the Divine Shield, the 5/6 would have killed it, and the other 5/6 could have killed a 2/4
Yeah.
against the Priesticle. We're still Platinum 2, so I guess you only won 2 stars there.
Yeah, I did.
So we should be at Platinum 5-ish, 10-ish MMR, something like that. Against the Priest, going first. What do you want to do?
I don't love the Frosty, but also like if I keep bird watching and I like can get a bumbling, it's like tempting. Maybe I get rid of pop-up book.
I would definitely remove Pop-Up Book in this mulligan. Going first, you're never going to be too happy about playing it on turn 1. The Frosty Decor, I'd say it's too much. If you already had a Bumbling instead of that pop-up, maybe, but like this, I'd just keep bird watching and feel good about it.
Sounds good.
Yeah, doing what we can, BRN. Hey, look at that, there's your Frosty Decor. I guess it really did love
Came
you.
right back.
Yep. And look at those poor financial decisions against you. That's about it.
Man, I miss when I was playing Quest Pirate like way back in the day. It was like the Quest Pirate deck. That was so fun.
Quest who?
It was like a Quest deck, but like you got
Which class?
Warrior maybe, I think.
Pirate Warrior.
Yeah, Pirate Warrior.
That's a very, very old deck, like 8 years old, maybe.
Oh, I used to play that. Maybe I have played it for longer than
Perhaps.
5. I don't know.
Maybe you played it in WoW or something. Anyway, let's birdwatch away. See what that
But
bird
that
is
was the one I
watching.
got to mention with, I think.
Okay, what are you thinking about these?
I mean, bumbling is pretty good. It also says Elise.
Yeah, we really need the bumbling next turn, because if you skip another turn, we're gonna be very behind. So bumbling away. And also, what other thing you notice? What are we playing against?
A priest.
What pretty petals.
I guess
Even before the
some
game
sort of-
started, you should have acknowledged this guy as the Rini Priest, because if he's running a Sarah, what else would it be? Okay, this guy is actually buffing up nicely against you, sadly. But anyway, Bumbling Bellhop is still the way to go. Next turn we can take care of these big men with the Static Shock. Problem is, this guy has the inevitability of actually fucking you over if we don't do anything too proactive later, so just trading his shit is not going to be good enough here, because they basically OTK you around turn 9, 10, that kind of stuff. You gotta be kind of careful. That was definitely one of the turns ever.
That was weird. Yeah.
Okay, what do you want to do here?
I kind of want to just clear this. This 5 goes here. This 5 goes here. Static Shock. This to kill it. Go to face.
What are you going
Lantern.
face with? With 1?
I guess. My.
That doesn't
hero.
sound too great. What's wrong with Hex right now? Hex on the 3/6. Use the Static Shock on the 0/1. The 5/4 kills the other one, and you go face with 6 damage instead.
Yeah.
The 5/4 kills it, so it remains alive. And face and face. Because it's the
Yeah, I guess I was
Priest.
being greedy with
He's
Hex.
not supposed to have anything too hexable for you, so might as well get yourself some tempo while we don't have shit to play anyway. Next turn you have a 5, after that you have a 6, then you have another 6, so when else are you going to be playing that frickin' Hex?
Yeah, fair. I guess I wasn't thinking about it. I was just being kind of greedy with it.
Okay, let's play another high mana green cards, and make the appropriate trade and go face with the 5/2. Bad dog. Wow, that was a massive play this man did. Be a damn shame if you had a
Wow.
shutter block right now.
Yeah, I can't imagine his hand. All right, yeah, I
Yeah,
assume I want to play
Whip
this.
out that shutter block. It's nice, nice little tempo. Doesn't overextend you too much. Technically speaking, Furious Fel also doesn't make too much of a bad play kind of deal, but I'd rather play shutter block and feel okay about it. Yeah, shutter block and face. Somewhere in the middle. Okay, face and face. He's still 1 turn away from being able to repackage. He should be running that 7 mana cards. Well, good thing we didn't play the Furious Fowls. Those be dead.
Indeed.
Furious Fowl has mouth. Face with the other 2. Is there a reason for us to pop a book? I'd say not really. Oh, he's dead with pop-up book.
He's
That's
dead
a
with
big
pop-up
reason.
book. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think
thought
there
it
might
was
be.
2 off
I was
or
trying
some...
to do the math. And,
Yeah, just do it. Okay. It was lethal, really was.
I was like, yeah, between Static Shock and Pop Up, like, yeah.
Well, yeah.
Static
Plus,
Shock, my own
for
minion.
some reason I thought it was like 2 off or something, but yeah, math didn't math there. Close enough.